Welcome to episode 191 of the Radio Control Show, sponsored by amainhobbies.com, your one-stop RC hobby store. 2012 was an absolutely awesome year in the world of RC.
And to ring in the new year, we thought it would be fun to review some of our favorites.
In no particular order, here are our top 10 of the year. The Losi 5T didn't just enter the RC world this year, it crushed it with its 3-foot wheelbase and 35-pound curb weight.
The 5T is based on the 8-buggy platform and offers 45-minute run times and the most realistic handling in the hobby to date.
So we're out running the Losi 5T. It's a gas-powered 4-wheel fifth scale, and this thing is just absolutely sick. John and I are out here on the photo shoot. We found a couple trails. I mean, this is about as off-road, like true off-road as it gets. And the 4-wheel drive system's just gripping and making it go. Like, we've run some fifth scale vehicles in the past from all sorts of different companies, and the 2-wheel drive ones are fun, but there's nothing that can match the speed and the traction that this thing has. You just punch it, and the thing takes off. And I think John and I have spent probably the last 20 minutes just laughing the entire time about how awesome this thing is. Let's check it out.
One of the most amazing aerobatic routines we've seen this year was flown by 20-year-old Austrian Jerno Buchmann at the Tucson Aerobatic Shootout.
A world-class aerobatic champion with many titles, we think you'll agree his piloting skills are simply unreal.
After a huge upset 2 years ago in Thailand, this year's 8th scale IFMAR Worlds was the one to win, and anyone's for the taking.
When it came to the final in Argentina, 6-time Spanish national champion Robert Batlle grabbed the top spot early and never looked back, leading all but a handful of laps on his way to his first world championship.
Golden rings bring peace to the village, won't die. Polish my trophy case, sparkled up, shine. Sky contrast, cloud burst, contract, third station, combat.
When it comes to thinking really big, giant scale guru Carl Bachhuber always builds something truly amazing.
Carl's latest project, the 4-engine Convair 580 airliner, was built from scratch in only 6 months.
In 2012, RC broke its own sound barrier of sorts with the release of the Traxxas XL1.
This ready-to-run features telemetry and the iPod or iPhone-powered TQI with docking base. However, its earth-shattering mark is the 100-mile-per-hour top speed.
While the XL1 is considered an expert-only vehicle, its performance has pushed RC further than ever before. Nothing beats a biplane, and when it comes to biplanes, Patrick Leese's 41% scale version of Skip Stewart's full-size show plane is the best we've seen.
In the air, you can't tell it from the real thing. As Ty Tessman celebrates his 20th birthday this week, we look back at his absolute domination in A scale this year.
He kicked off his year sweeping both 8th buggy and truggy classes at the Roar Fuel Nats.
At the Electric Super Nats, Ty once again took top honors, but it was his amazing performance at the A-Scale Worlds that showed the competition he's here to stay, TQing the final and finishing second.
This is my 3rd national champion. It feels really good to win this one too, just to win all the 8-scale classes. It's just been really good for me. Hot Bodies hasn't got theirs out yet. The new DA12 car with it, so it's been working really well for me. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Hot Bodies, HPI, and Proline are my major ones. Then my mom and dad and my sister for all their help and support, and then most importantly, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
One of the most exciting events Model Airplane News covered this year was the impressive U.S. Air Meet hosted by Horizon Hobby in Maine.
This action-packed event included everything from RC cars to model airplanes and turbine jets. And as if that wasn't enough, full-size airshow pilot Matt Chapman also performed in his amazing 330 horsepower Eagle 580.
This year, Associated Factory team driver Ryan Cavalieri showed us he's still the king of off-road, winning 4 national titles in one weekend at the Roar 1/10 Electric Super Nationals.
Cavalieri took top honors in stadium truck and short course, as well as 2-wheel and 4-wheel buggy classes.
4 titles in just about a week is it's unbelievable, really. I never thought that was going to be the outcome of the weekend, but ended up putting in my homework. All my cars that I knew I had a shot to win, I cleaned up, and man, I couldn't thank all the guys that helped me. Mayfield helped me a lot, just dialing the short course a little bit here and there. A lot of guys just you can ask help for, so it's a give and take, and I'm really proud of myself.
One of the most popular features on ModelAirplaneNews.com is our exclusive Top Gun Scale Invitational show coverage.
The 2012 event was no exception, with all the amazing RC scale planes and their pilots competing from around the world.
If you love world-class scale, this is the place to be.
We're here with Dave Wigley, 3-time Top Gun champion, who swept it for 3 years in a row with his Wyvern. So Dave, what's it feel like to be a 3-time champion?
Oh, I'm still pinching myself.
Head to your local hobby shop or newsstand for the February issues of Radio Control Car Action and Model Airplane News, or get it now on ArieStore.com, iTunes, or BarnesandNoble.com.
Thanks again for joining us on the Radio Control Show, and we'll see you in 2013.